Hello guys, welcome to another Sister Girl TV, and I'm your fabulous host, Miko Harris. And sorry for the delay, but there's been some issues as far as technical support with Facebook. I've been trying to keep a consistent place in which people can find my videos, but since Facebook and YouTube, a couple of things, back and forth, they continuously have errors. I will try my best to keep up and switch back and forth between the two and just give you updates on where to find my videos. Anyways, let me jump into today's topic. What is the recipe for a good man? And what are women really looking for? I wrote down a couple of things because I want to make sure to touch on every topic that I really want to. Okay? Now, number one thing that women are looking for in a man is loyalty. They want a man that's faithful, that puts them first, that really just makes them feel special and makes them know that you are there for them, that you're down for them 110%. Number two, financial security. Not to say that women do not need to go out there and make their own money and do what they have to do. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that as a man, you should be able to take care of a lot of things in the household and, be the breadwinner, be the person that's like taking the forward role as far as finances are concerned. Women will do their part as much as you know each one woman has to do, depending on each and every situation is unique. Um, but you know, we want to have somebody who knows how to save, who knows how to pay their bills on time, who knows how to take care of themselves. So this is very, very important, and making sure your credit is good. And if the girl's credit is messed up, I mean, that doesn't mean that your credit shouldn't be good. That just probably means that you should probably be looking for a better quality woman with their credit in a better position. All right, then. If you have it together, make sure your mate has it together. Okay, Kay? All right. Number three, intellect. Not to say that this isn't one of the most important parts of a man, because I tell you something, and if intellect is not there, then it really doesn't matter what else is there. They can be the most loyal, the most financially stable person in the world, but if their intellect is not on point, then the relationship is not going to go anywhere. Intellect, intelligence is sexy. It is something that just turns women on. I know it's not the usual, jaw dropping, greased up muscle, but it's something that definitely intrigues and entices women. And you need to build a relationship based on more than just physical attraction. So if there is no mental and spiritual attraction, that relationship is doomed from its inception. Alright then. The girl told you. Don't say she didn't warn you. Alright. Be like I was saying, being smart, knowing how to articulate yourself, knowing how to, mix with different people from different walks of life and comport yourself and to promote yourself as a person, that's very important. So that's definitely something that women look for and can make the difference, whether or not you're going to be with them or not. Number four, um, caring and sensuality. Being caring and considerate, being considerate of their needs. This is, again, this is so important. One of the number one things that women complain about as far as a relationship is concerned is the fact that sometimes men can be kind of insensitive in some ways. So learning how to check your levels of sensitivity can make all the difference to having a lasting relationship. Um, and sensuality. Um, Sensuality is different from, the sleazy sense of the word. Being sensual is showing care in a affectionate, touchy, feely way. It's like you're physically giving them the care that you feel for them in your heart. So, looks and charm, number 5. Not to say that we're gonna go with the ugly duckling, but looks are not high on the Richter scale. Of course, physical attraction, and that is the first thing that you see, and of course it's going to draw people together, and people have types, yada yada yada. But if your man's not Denzel, or your woman's not Halle Berry, or Charlize Theron, or Brad Pitt, it'll be okay as long as they're good looking, decent, kind hearted, generous, you know, sensitive, caring, the kind of person that's loyal, that looks out for you. That's the kind of person you want. So if all of that adds up, then, you know, looks is not the number one priority. And charm, learning how to, you know, get yourself, you have that persuasive sense about your swag, having that swag, just knowing how to use your personality to its fullest advantage. Um, and for the bonus, sexual preference. And I'm not talking about gay or straight. I'm talking about if you and your partner are into the same thing sexually. Like, if you have one partner that's into anal sex or oral sex and the other one isn't, chances are there'll be a huge rift in your relationship. So do make sure to check to see if that person is really on the same league with you. Ask questions starting from the second or third date. Not saying that you're gonna go to bed with them then, but just start to get an idea where their mind is at, so that you don't have to waste your time and endure time with them, and you know that you're not going to be down for the things that they are. Well, as always, it's been another fabulous Sister Girl TV, and I'm just so happy to get these videos out to you guys, and more to come. I've been coming up with some great episode topics, and keep sending me those emails. It's what I've been using to create the episodes with, and I just love you guys, and keep sending fans my way. And just be blessed, okay? And as I always say, holla at your sister girl. Bye-bye now.